Tell him, Dave.
I ain't got that wide zoom either.
Just tell him.
Right, you ready? Dave, you got it?
Yeah.
Right, bring it over just so you understand. So, got a gun.
Chris.
You're going to need a gun, Chris.
Guns there, Gov.
Beautiful. How much space you've got? Hello. Where you going, mate?
Been a while, was it?
Yeah, been a while. Good old days. Right, bring it over then. So, and like I said, YouTube is brilliant because there's loads of good information. There's also some bad. Try not to get involved with having to do this if you ever have to. If you can, you just think it's theft, I would give them the money. Always think about just getting away and being safe for yourself, yeah? But on the other pretext, if you actually think, oh no, this guy's serious or he looks mad, I think I'm going to get shot anyway, then you might as well go for it, you've got nothing to lose. So when he puts the gun up, depending on how he does it, can you all see all right? Why don't you come round, that's it. So now you've got to think about movement and space awareness. Make an excuse. You know when you used to play had or run ats when you was a kid? You had to be a little bit clever of how you was going to do it. I'm in a line of fire here at the moment. But what I can do is say I'm getting down there to get my money. He's robbing me, he's not shooting me. If he wanted to shoot me, he would have done it already. So I'm getting my money. So now when I lean, look how much space I've created. So now when I come back up, I can turn into that angle. Now, this is called a snatch. The issue with this, put your finger in there for a second. If you all look at this, if his finger was off the trigger, on the trigger, but not pulling it, it's not that strong. But once he pulls it, he's got a really firm grip. So at the moment, take that out, that's not the greatest of grips, is it? Only 3 fingers on the bottom and a bit of thumb. That's quite easy. So as long as you can get out of the way, you've got half a chance. Again, I'm saying all the time, try and avoid it, give him the money if you think you can get away with it. But from this point, I'm going to create a space. I'm not just going to stay here where he's going to see all my movement. But we're also going on the fact, let's pretend that's my money. I'm going to lean down, pick up the money, and I'm going to give him a reason for half a second not to be looking at me. So if I put that over there, he's looking there. Does that make sense? Because for half a second, he's going to take what he came to rob you from. Okay? So go back to this point. Don't know trouble. As I come up here, I'm staying not in a place where he thinks, oh, he's going to go for my gun, but it'd be realistic that he'd have your hands up. Yeah? Oh, no, I don't know trouble here, take my money. Now, let's see what I did. I pushed it right out there. So that gives me a reason to have my hands near the gun now. And I drop it at the last second and we go. Yeah? Does that make sense? Now, normally when you do anything like taking firearms off someone, as soon as you take the gun, you run back. You always make space. And the reason for that is it might not be a real gun. Same in this case. Pretend this ain't a real gun. So I've done that, I've given him the money, I've took the gun. Ain't a real gun, he's going to come and start punching me in the face. If it's a real gun, you'll steal because he'll start running 100 miles an hour doing zigzags. Then you'll know it's real. Yeah, and then you can chase him in the car. No, I'm joking. So I'm here, right? As I give the money out, I put it there, I drop it. I'm trying to lean off the line of fire, not stay here. Because for a fraction of a second, yeah, any time there, the gun could go off. So if I'm there, that's going to help me out. So there's a few things going on in here, and you break it down bit by bit. First, get good at the snatch. And I do the snatch slightly different. I turn the hand over, so we're pulling the thumb off and pushing through. Not just where you see some people do stuff like that. Well, that works really well if the guy's not really hard trying. There's a lot of guys that I do stuff with and they're trying to be respectful from me. And I say, you're not holding it right, hold it really, really strong. Now we know that works. Did it hurt? Sorry. But I had to do it, I had to make sure that you believe it. Otherwise it's all bullshit. It's true. There's so much stuff out there that you'll think, oh yeah, and people do it to me all the time. They're being respectful to me, but I'm trying to say that isn't going to help. How are we going to learn to get better if you're doing me a favour? So, first of all, you learn a snatch, then you learn the bit of deception. So as I give that out, and I'm there. See what I did? I just let my head fire, yeah? Just past the line of fire. Now you've got to be realistic. If it's a real gun and it goes off, there's going to be a loud noise and you can get deafened in one ear. And that shock will do you. So expect that, understand that. If you think about the fear of something, it's not that scary. You know, like when you're worried about, I speak about all the time when I do talks on bullying. When you've never been bullied, thinking about being bullied is terrifying. But if you take it right through to the end, well, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? Well, he's going to punch me and then I'm going to punch him back, or I'm going to tell the teacher, or I'm going to confront my boss at work or whatever. This is the same thing. What's the worst thing that's going to be happening here? I'm going to die. That's quite bad, isn't it? So let's give him the money, yeah, and let's go home to our families. But I think he's a fucking loony anyway, and I think he might shoot me. It's better to have something than nothing. Yeah, is that a fair point? So now we practice that skill set and do it loads. We make it it's not a thought pattern anymore, it's got to be an instinct. As I lean out, I make him look at that for half a fraction of a second and I lean forward. then you learn how to get that. Then you get ready to lean back because he might come at you attacking with punches. Now I move back, so if he started coming back at me, I can just lean back in the cab a little bit. Yeah? Now we're in an equally now. He can hit me, I can hit him. That make sense? Good, let's give it a go. Right, just as a final bit on what we're talking about today, this ain't a Rambo movie, yeah? If you're gonna get robbed, and I keep saying it, but I really want to express it, yeah? I don't like violence, I don't want anything to do with it. If someone robs me, they're probably in a worse place than me, or they're on drugs or whatever. If I can give them the money and think we can get away safely, I'm going to do that. These are a backup thing. That's what self-defence is. It's to give you a confidence that if you had a situation, you've got half a chance of dealing with it. That's the whole point. So take a few things into account. Don't be over brave. Know when you should and shouldn't do it, because that's very important. You're going to have to use a little bit of acting as well when you do it. So do a little bit of deception. So as you can see, the boys here now, they're doing their acting, and what that means is make the person feel like they've got you. Don't start acting brave, because everyone immediately, especially blokes, you know, we can't help it with our egos. Yeah, what I do is stick my finger in the end of the gun or something. I want you to get in the habit of going, well, no problem. Think about how high the hand is. Is it too close to the gun? Is it too far away? It's only another skill. It's like boxing. A right hand punch is a great punch if you're close enough to it, and it's no good if we're away. So you can't, you know, for instance on a cab here, if the guy's robbing you from that side and you can't reach it, you can't reach it. Now you've got to play the game of please don't shoot me, take my money, you know, and just think of how can I get out? Is there a chance of driving away? All I want you to do is get home safe to your families. So remember, it's not a Rambo film, alright? See you later, bye.